Hello, I'm Moonlight Tree, and I figured it would be fun to, for this month of April, continue playing Witch Hand. But I'm not um in a good outfit for Witch Hand. I mean, I could turn on this lovely witch hat, but that doesn't look all that great. But what's this? Oh, I seem to have been chaos magicked into a witch outfit. Alrighty then. Well, this'll work for Witch Hand for a bit. It's a little bit chaotic and really nice. Using some Warudo um props and Vroid um things, but it's still me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start in on Witch Hand. Now I've already done some Witch Hand on stream, several hours worth. I think this one is a personal one, and this one so the second one, because game 3, so game 2 is the one that I did on stream. I have double checked several times, and oh look, I am mildly starry with my lovely hat here, which my horns are still here, and my outfit. So let's use this one and see what all we're doing. Now, I should, nope. Should pause immediately. Let's see. All right, so we have a battle happening there and a battle happening there, which is where I think we left off. So we're going to start that battle back up. Start that battle back up. Yes, we had people being named. Don't need that on a magnet. I would like to have things put up, but I don't know where. Or if I have that. Production efficiency. Oh, wait, hold on. I will be right back. I seem to have something going a little weird. Hold on. Let me come back. All right, so the problem was that we were towards end game, and that's not a good place to start. So you guys get a little bit of pre-knowledge as to what things look like. And as the things look, we're going to take a little time, since it was 4 minutes, and go ahead and run these for about 20-ish minutes, which should be several days. I tweaked some settings so it'll be a little easier and quicker to progress, but also not as chaotic. Hopefully things will work out well. But let's read out the beginning again. We are still going to be the Star Witch, so don't worry, I am matching the game. The stars above the ninth realm have ever been a mystery. With the lifting of the night's deadly haze came a revelation from those very stars. A portent of extinction. This fate that the celestial witches of the first do not agree with. Establish a foothold in the ninth. Use your mastery of the stars above to empower your villages. Defend against the evil of the ninth, discover its source, and correct the course of fate. So they have things in which we can make things harder or easier. All right. So let's open up our card pack. And there we are. Drag your witch to cards to explore. So I lengthened the amount of days from things. You can see me right there. I think I'm going to augment my placement just a little bit while we do this explore. I'm not quite in as correct a spot as I would like to be. I can make myself very small, but I still want you to be able to see me. So, while we're here, let me show you. Here's my lovely witch outfit. I'm very witch. And since we are having to see both more and less of me, I'm going to just have me here. Once we get into a position, there we go. That's a better position. Right, we got some reagents, we got some crystal, and we have this much space to be in. But for right now, let's come down here. Sell cards for star drops. Is that delete? Yep, delete will also sell them for star drops, and shift will... Sorry, that is backspace. So I'm going to backspace one more time. And then we have an explorer. I'm going to finish the crystal deposit. I'm going to try to save these reagents for as long as I can. So we're 2 star drop coins down for another. What we need is a place to make a house. I have another crystal deposit, which for a little bit is going to be our way of making money. We have a beacon. Combine with a land card and a witch to create a village. Untrained eyes see only a dull candle's glow. For a witch, an undeniable beam of light to the heavens. All right. So we're going to sell these. Oh, sorry, explore. And do another explore card. Reagents. Vital component for any witch's spells. A forgotten feather. A bloodied petal. I was reading that. A jar of eyeballs. All things have a purpose. And things stack, and then as you see the stuff goes, we have now 2 silver sage. I might have to go for another explorer. We'll see. We have a forest, and we have a... So our first thing is a forest. And I have the game a little quiet, so there is some music and some as I pick up and down things. Pardon the little bit of flash. Crystal deposit. Combine with a witch or familiar to mine what's inside. A witch often prefers a personal touch when it comes to resource procurement. Spells can create buildings to be... Pause. Spells can create buildings to be slotted into villages. Open your spellbook by clicking the spellbook button or by pressing tab. We have this. We need 2 crystals. What other spells do we have? We have a beacon spell and a familiar spell. Both. Click any spell in the spellbook to turn it into a card. Sell excess cards with backspace. Learn new spells by dragging potion cards to the bottom of your screen. And if you right-click, it locks them down. So, what did I want the reagents for? I want the reagents to summon familiars. Alright, we're going to make at least 1 alchemist. Forest Village. Slotted buildings receive a plus 10% potion speed production. Wait. Potion... Dang it, I forgot to pause. I'm going to have to remember to pause. Darkness is silent. I do not take any damage. Slotted buildings receive a plus 10% potion production speed. Witches in the Woods. Shift-click to give this village a custom name. Double-click to collapse this village's slots. We need to do that, and I'm going to give up on that, and because we need another explore card. Pause toggles on and off. Shift toggles on and off the pause. And the game is very quiet, which is nice. Hang on. If I escape. Yeah, I'm gonna up the music just a little bit. About to half. So you guys can hear it. Because you guys can't hear that. There we go. Alright. Again, we're gonna do 20-minute episodes. And we are going. I like the little stars down here. It is a slow process getting started. And as you noticed, the bar that was filling emptied the second that... Nope. The second that I clicked off, and we have another reagent. If we have 1 more crystal, we will get another potion and start the potions. Yeah, we have another crystal deposit. So how do you think we start getting mana? Oh, we have 2 crystals. Now we're going to use the crystal deposit as a way to get money. Like the danglies on this hat. And it's interesting that in order to be a witch, my hair got shorter. That's weird, I think. Oh well. I'm gonna pause the game, whether I want to or not, because it doesn't... I think this one. Yeah. It's only a beginning witch. There we go. Yeah, that's better. And you can see the horns better. Oops, I accidentally took a screenshot. Oh well. So the order doesn't totally matter, which is good. And we have 2 about to go. We have more reagents, which is nice. The beacon spell needs moondrops. I'm going to lock that down. We have another crystal deposit, so another search at least. Unless we get a spell, in which case we will use it to make... Oh! Any surviving enemies will deal damage to your witch at the end of the day. You can pause with the time tracker or with the space button. So we see right here that if I click right on here, which you see the hat doing, it'll bring me here. Then we have item management. So I'm going to take a damage to deal a damage because we're almost done with the day and we don't want more damage than we have to have. And then I will go into the crystal deposit. All right, now I have healing touch, which takes reagent and mana extractor spell. Okay. We get anything to help us make it? Nope. Purchasing new spell increases the cost as you learn more. Build additional alchemists to speed up the spell research. So this takes 2 crystal and a witch. This takes 2 silver sage and a reagent. And we also have a random little bit of void salts. The witching hour is upon us. The darkness is silent. Because we took damage to the face. So I'm going to sell that. Get an explore ready. Because explore is very, very needed and helpful. Alright, we have another potion. What can we get? We can get an herbalist, population growth, and training camp. Well, we don't have any familiars. Population growth, while nice, we don't have a lot of moon drops. Herbalist will grow silver sage, so we only need 1 and then we have almost an infinite supply. I think I'm going to population growth because that is definitely an important thing to start going into. Alright, I'm going to pause. Now, we have 1 mana extractor, that's all we need, and we're going to go explore. Here we go. Alright, we have another reagent. If we need, we will sell all 3 reagents. We now have a bog. That'll be important later. I'm going to start zooming out. Because having everything on screen will be nice, I think. Move things one at a time. We're slowly gaining more things, and I have a thing that just ended. So we are continuing here. Sorry for the pause. Now, technically I could have kept those, but explore, quite a bit more important. Ah, we have another spell that we can get. Let's see here. Crystal Quarry. Crystal Quarry spell. Combine with the following cards. Crystal Quarry provides an unlimited supply of crystals. We need 4 crystals for that, but we will be very well off once we do that. Alright, we are about to the Barons is good. They don't tell you what they do without if I do this, it doesn't say Potential witch coven? Perfect place to train. Eternal stench. Reagents are found here. It doesn't tell you what's what, but since, as you saw, I've played decently far, I know what's what, so start guessing in the comments what's what. Alright, I'm gonna sell that potion because it's 2, because we need another explorer. We will start getting more things going. Right now we're in a kind of a holding pattern as we look for things. We now have a plains. Plains combined with the beacon mana flows here. We have a mana extractor, so that'll probably be very nice. Meadow combined with a beacon. Silver sage grows well. We have we're getting a little lot of stuff right there as we go. So you guys are going to be here for each little thing. Witching hour is upon us. Darkness is silent. I still only have 3 hearts. A letter arrives from our home realm. And we will read that letter next time. Alright? Thank you all for joining. I hope you are having a wonderful rest of your day. Let me shake a little bit and see if I can get back to normal. Because that would be good. Alright. Got one thing. Yep. Ah. Here we are. I am back to normal. Let's put my hair up here. Alright. Thank you all for joining. I hope you are having a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope that everything is going well. Please make sure to take care of you. You are important. I understand that the world has a lot going on and things are weird, but it's okay to do Rule 0. And for those of you that don't remember what Rule 0 is, it is take care of yourself. Drink your water, eat your food, keep up on medical necessities, sleep. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you guys again next time. All right. Bye for now.